Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Sunday afternoon, September 24, 2023. It is a little after 6 o'clock. We just got off work. It is a wonderful evening. This is just going to be a short one. It's just kind of a throw together. But still working on the second half, so you'll be watching that before you watch this. This is just kind of an impromptu. I wasn't really going to do anything, and I hadn't up until now. It's just that getting off work, walking on this way, and then hearing the little jazz compilation out there, and thought I'd get a little groove and mellow. Walk the alleyway. And no parking in the alleyway. Just a little tired from Long Beach yesterday. Hold on, breaking the law. Trying to cross over here. Welcome to the Pie Hole. Rear entrance. The cocktail experience. Down there. Former Goldbug used to be there on the left. It's a nice little area there. And want me to get you in? Dig these old alleyways. Perfect zombie killing points. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yes. Always obsessed with zombies. Always making sure of the places. But take a little sharpshooting practice on some zombies. This would be about your, honestly, this one right here, corner of Fair Oaks and Union, is your best bet, honestly, your best parking bet. It's about the same. It's the most affordable. Plus, once you get out here, you can just walk, go everywhere. I mean, like really go everywhere. So this one is the best parking structure around. There is one down there, but I don't know. I kind of like this one. Always preferred it. It's a lot easier to get in and out of either way, from Fair Oaks to Union and vice versa. God, they're doing it again. It's not even 6 o'clock in the morning.
Goddamn thing. You don't even know what the fuck you be doing. Going in and locking up for what?
It'll be a little nicer today. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Monday morning, September 25th, 2023. It is a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, I believe. Oh, yeah, it's 9:24. Just ran out of the house. I've been waiting until like 9 o'clock, regardless of the chaos that's going on. Since last night, off and on, but it's a little chilly right now. Last night it was Carlin. I gotta say though, kind of weirded out a little bit and also relieved, so it's kind of a bittersweet, kind of irritating their situation. My question, I've been scatterbrained since last night. I woke up this morning thinking it was actually Sunday, and I was already planning on possibly going Silver Lake or Hollywood or Cahuenga Pass, and then the news came on. Oh, like, oh shit. So last night was kind of like a little bit of eggshells in the situation because I didn't know if it was going to erupt. And there was an opportunity around after 9 o'clock in the evening, and it was quiet, and I sought that opportunity to try to get some sleep and stuff. So woke up a few times, but her mainly, I don't know what her fuss was, but this morning LeVar was up in arms about something, yelling at his mom, cursing her out, and she kind of just tries to drown it out by turning the TV up or whatever, and then playing her video games. So I have a meeting this afternoon, later this afternoon, about the moving situation, so I should get some clarification on that most certainly. I believe I was briefly told Thursday or Friday that they want me to get in there for the 1st as soon as possible. Okay. Now, mind you, my friends, the landlord knows exactly what's going on, okay? So again, there's so many questions, right? And very little to no answers from anyone, really. So even supposedly, Union Station is somewhat on the questioning of everything. Now, okay, now I'm really getting ticked off. Let me walk a little bit and cool off, and I will discuss with you what had been brewing in my mind this morning, because it just does not flipping make sense. So. Fuck, they're at it again. I don't know what it is, but they're slamming and banging. Oh, fucking hey, man. All right. I don't know what's going on, but especially after coming out of church, there's like a whole slew of California girls just walking down Colorado. Is there something going on at the center? I'm gonna go find out. Yeah, dressed similarly too. Silly girls. To my daughter, don't act like that. Going back to Back to the Future when they're at the dinner table And he's upstairs. And they're all sitting at the dinner table in the family. Oh, if you have any kids that act like that, I'll say, oh, he's an idiot. He's an idiot like his parents. If any of your kids grow up to be like that, I'll disown you. All right, is there anything? Jesus, you guys are annoying, man. Must be testing the alarms. Whatever, just add to another mystery. Yeah, there is something going on. I guess they are taping. Well, they be taping. AGT, I think we've become now outside of Hollywood. This is honestly, after looking into things, yeah, that's good though, because it's good revenue for the city, so it helps out, especially going into the future of BJ economics. Biden. All right. Yeah, they must be testing. Oh, that's annoying, but I'm too tired to go anywhere else. Bloody hell! Fuck off! So, I just got off the phone. Oh, this one's sticking? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like little kids. But anyway, I was talking, is like, oh yeah, do you remember we have a meeting? I'm like, yeah. I go, this is ridiculous. This is just, it seems now like it's, whenever there's like a solution or something, or a means to an end, somehow they psychically just know, and the volume starts to turn up. Not in sound, but in actions and everyday living, you know, like activity and stupidity wise. Stupidity is kind of like the stock market. Barely going down, but always on the dipshit meter going up. The thing is that, you know, I said I want something solved. I want legal. I've been looking and, you know, and trying to get an attorney to take a case like this pro bono. Well, just not even the word, not even mentioned, but the fact that, you know, it's okay, you know, money's tight, blah blah blah. I don't know if I could afford a, you know, consultation fee, you know, and let alone a fucking retainer fee. Well, $800 just for preliminary paperwork, and that's all maybe like 6 hours worth of work. There's only one thing that I know is when it comes to attorney paperwork, working in copy shops, that's where the attorneys make their money. You know, it's not so much as also the representation, because a lot of it is theater. You know, the forum is a theater. That's what it is, with one person, one America's Got Talent type of a judge system. You know, so for you younger kids, because I'm when I talk to these kids, you know, I try not to be too old-fashioned, but sometimes it comes out very parental, you know, so I get a kick out of it. But, and, you know, for the most part, they receive it pretty well, and, you know, and they're very intent when they're listening to me. So this thing is, now, sometimes they act like they're stupid. Now, the revealment was that all the other reps that I had, I am on, with this young lady, I think, on number 11. I think I'm on housing coordinator number 11, with other aside assistants. Those separately, put those guys like a teacher's aide per se, but on helping with different things. Those people cumulatively I know I mispronounced that, is about maybe 8. Dude! That's probably about 7 or 8 people. So I've had a lot of people over the course of 5 years, 3 of which and a half, and 19, 20, 21. Oh! Four years. 4 years now. This November will be 4 years. 4 years of living with this person and company. 4 years of the landlord fully knowledgeable of everything that's going on. Not to mention all the coordinators, which turns out that these folks didn't turn in their paperwork. They didn't really report clearly, though I was being told that they would, but they never did. The revealment was that the cases, my case was just handed out from coordinator down to coordinator, telling minimal. And when at the height of the pandemic, they were just, everybody was just fucking literally just chewing their ankles out and trying to get out of this bear trap. And mind you, the whole thing, go back in my timeline and fuck me hard how I somewhat sane, although diminishment by about maybe 20% or more. No. So, and no questions, no real questions, and I always thought kind of weird. It's like, why are you so surprised? How are you surprised about this? Are you just being dumb about this? Are you just trying to see if I'm overstating something, if I'm over exaggerating about something? Because this has pretty much been level with the occasional high points, and I report to that. I'm always reporting onto the landlord, and the text, phone after phone, message after message, take screenshots, and I archive them, spending the money to get the extra gigabytes of storage on my photos so I can save all this shit, So there again, a bit of really, yeah. I don't like it when people play stupid. I don't like people when they dumb themselves down, especially like Carla does. Whenever the authorities come around to the house, or whenever, whether it's me calling or something that's happened to them, or when the landlord comes around, she gets, and I know I might get flack, but she gets into that dumbing down yourself, kind of like in the plantation. Oh yeah, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You're playing that stupid card, really? I've seen this shit all the time when I was out here on the streets, homeless. Especially, when the cops come around asking, hey, do you guys see it? The first ones to act that way were the other black homeless people. Hey, and I'm like, and then they leave. As soon as they leave opposite direction. That's kind of what you have to do anyway. It's just common sense. But the cops know, so they always circle back around with you either way, because they know that you think you're outsmarting them. And and then they would leave, and my buddies, and I'm like, one of my other buddies, Mr. Barbados would, he's like, I hate this shit. I hate the way they treat themselves. I hate the way I know that's why they're not welcome in my country or anywhere else in like in Africa. They're just, I go, I know. They're disgrace. I know, dude. If anyone else was more surprised and disgusted by that kind of behavior, was him. I hate when people play stupid like that shit. Young folks, I don't, it's kind of expected, you know, it's what young people do. We all do that up until a certain time. Some don't. Some never grow out of it. Again, referencing to Carla. The son, the girlfriend's been there for 3 weeks, come this Wednesday. I mentioned that just a while ago on the phone conversation. You know, when I say I have all this stuff documented on my channel, you record all this, and I still have it on my hard drive. And again, that's another reason why I buy the extra gigabytes, you know, of Google Photos, so I can store that, because I can't afford hard drives right now, because I just can't, you know. Thank goodness the movies are free, right? Thank goodness I can at least afford some sort of entertainment on that, which is I'm kind of debating on whether I should go see The Expendables or It Lives. I don't know. So that's pretty much what it is right now up until the meeting. We'll do an update after the meeting, see how things go. Plus, also, I want to be able to switch my my mail, you know, and as soon as possible, I want to be able to get the mailbox over there on that side, on the other side of Lake Avenue. It's just 1 block away from Lake Avenue. It would be 1.25 blocks away from where I would be residing, so that's pretty doggone convenient. And the mail, the mailbox is just my precautionary safety, especially now and everything. The property, of course, is secured. The mail would be secure and everything, and any other packages arriving would be subsequent to be, you know, checked by security or mentioned, hey, you know, I got a package, you know, coming in and stuff like that, and that kind of stuff. So I'm not too worried about that. It's just that I want, you know, I've had mailboxes before, you know, just haven't been able to afford it. And they really went up this time, so a year mailbox is what my mother paid in 1974 for a Magnavox Odyssey 2. And that was like $174. That was a lot of fucking money. And my mom put it on layaway at Zodi's, because back then they could put layaway. Well, I'll tell you about layaway, kids. I already have. So this is where I am right now. Pissed off, confused, scared, very angry. Very, very angry. Very angry. Don't need a drink now. No. But very angry. I could go for being 21 in the Florida Keys when we're at Bahia Hyundai, pulling out to go snorkeling. We got our knives in our hands and stuff like that. We're gonna attempt to go lobstering. Ooh, fucking lobsters are fast. I'd rather be in that moment than this. Wouldn't we all? There's the peoples. All right. Head down to South Pass. Speaking of finances, things, the comment was worried about finances. Yes, because things are very, 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 very expensive. So I am on my way. I am looking to make an investment, so I'm going to see about, I don't want to do that pay as you own stuff, that whole new. Ooh, I need a new phone. I need a new camera. So instead of getting a camera, which I really would really want that Sony, but or at least a new GoPro. And I also want a cell phone. So I'm thinking about just checking out, see what is, if possible, that I can afford. I'm thinking since I still owe for the Spectrum bill and stuff like that, it's going to require a deposit. So that I'm used to. There was a good period of time in life when I didn't have to worry about putting an extra deposit because the credit was so bad, because it was good. No Long Beach today. The train was delayed because there's some guy that was opening up compartments. That's always a constant thing now on the trains. Not so much as the buses now, but the trains. It's chaos. Hey, Michael's not. Ooh, hey, noisy. Ooh. Let's go see if Michael will come out to play. He has been spotted. Sometimes, I don't know, just standing on the porch, waving. He's probably taking a nap. Yeah. Hard day of slashing. He's taking a nap, so. Oh, yes. This is going to be the center of attraction this October. Right around here for. Oh, that is wonderful. Look at that. That is the coolest. I definitely will put information below. I know they do have some be polite. Yeah, you don't want to pay the penalty. They have some events always. It's always so much fun. We'll see if we can afford something. He's right there, look. Bloop, just said hello. Ah, yes, right on cue. I had mentioned, turns into the parking lot and then turns into the Christmas lot. Carol's, yeah, it's open. Oh, it's open. Oh, ooh, a Carol's dinner. Yeah, I know it's not a big thing to most, but still, it's Carol's. It's an oldie but a goodie. Well, what's left of them, right? Oh yeah. As I approach, I'm remembering now from the article. I think it was sometime late last month. I believe word is officially that the Dinosaur store is open. Oh, I had talked about it and raved about it. I want to go look. I will show you, my friends, but I need to go to AT&T first. Yeah, it looks like it. The front is, wow, that's so cool. The Dinosaur store. All right. Let's go to at. Oh, ooh, that's so cool. Oh, that's neat. Look at the little, oh, I love this. I feel like I'm on Olvera Street. All this handcraft. Quote, no more. The Dinosaur Farm! Yes! Yes! Oh, it's closed right now, but... Oh, that is so cool. I am so... You have no idea. You just have no idea. This is about the doggonest, cutest store around. Everything. And they got like a lot of the old time toys. They got... And I love it because they have a lot of tactile toys, you know? Yeah, they have some electronic stuff, but they've always had the tactile stuff, the kind that educates kids, that shows them finger manipulation and dexterity and balance and problem solving and stuff like that. These kind of stores are Good Night Goon. Oh, it's Good Night Goon. That is cute. Yeah, total parent coming out. Yeah, I know. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. And it goes off to the left. I don't know if they may have changed any of it, but as you swing to the left, it really starts to go into like some of the older preceding toys and stuff. And then it gets a little bit on the girly side and stuff like that. Cute area for little girls and stuff. This store is the bomb as far as cuteness overload, man. I love it. Another, oh, Adobe Design. Adobe. Come on, where's your Spanish? Adobe. Look at that. Oh, those are cute. Oh yeah, don't you? Oh, those are just adorable. Oh yeah, they're lovely. Oh yeah, we gotta get them for the mudroom. Oh yeah, they'd be perfect in the mudroom. Oh, that is a beautiful ofrenda. La ofrenda. Look at that. That's pretty. Adobe Boutiques. That is cute. Look at the octopus. Oh, I guess they're filming today. At the school over here. I believe there's a Catholic school. Yeah. Could be at the park. Could be anywhere in South Pasadena. So many of these wonderful movies that we all see are down right here. Oh, camera crew. Hey, where's craft services? Free food. Supposed to get warmer today. And then I think by this time next week it's supposed to cool down. Significantly, supposedly, we'll see. So this is the huge Chick-fil-A that they put in. Look at this massive structure. Now, the former Carl's Jr. here, from just the sidewalk, passed over, then it was a green, then about a third of the way of that concrete new footing right there started the parking lot. So the parking lot started, continued. It had a small medium for patrons and pedestrians and stuff like that. Then the restaurant started right about here, proceeded down, termination just before the awning of this drive-through. About the same width, I would say, honestly. But this is massive. They even have the outdoor drive-through. This is what the Chick-fil-A on over by the PCC had wanted, because that property, again, a former BK, which was owned by this former property owner of this BK, which was, I believe, Also, the real owner of the one on South Fair Oaks, which looks probably to be closing also, because that was a very problematic one. That was like the first one that started putting up bars and stuff around the restaurant. And that's just across the street from the hospital. But nonetheless, this thing is huge. It's massive. The parking structure is quite large. Everything is just very open air. They do have a small little patio out here, if you can see, but the footprint is large. You got to realize also, Chick-fil-A Corporation paid a big amount of money for all the permits and everything, and with high demand, I'm sure a certain amount of footing was desired. Now, how actually all this, because it's changed, a lot of this has changed during the lockdown and stuff like that, and opening with the business. Tighter restrictions, especially on corporations, most likely I would say levying more fees and more permits and everything like that. But as you can see, this right here is quite large, and this is about the same, well, yeah, this is about the same amount of the sidewalk that continues. But nonetheless, look at all this. And we do have the Roscoe's over here, so we have a good thing. We have Popeyes. We have a Salvadorian eatery over here. We have a Mexican restaurant over here. We have the vegan restaurant over here. We have McDonald's over here. We have Del Tacos over here. We got Chick-fil-A over here. And we got KFC, of course. Plus another little Italian restaurant over there that also has sandwiches and stuff like that. I'm sick of Pasadena. There's a show? I know there's better than the back of my hand. Oh, man. Interesting revealment. So this is going to be... Oh, there's parking in the median?
Wait.
Here's this little park. So, I am a bit miffed. I'm just upset because having to, each and every time, you know, when you deal with another person for the intake. This was an intake of a previous intake of another intake. Yeah. So, asking this and this and that. Do you have children? Do you expect anyone to move in? No. And then it's like, okay, well, so how long have you been homeless? I go, well, you know, we separated in 2015. Subsequently that evening, and then I got housed in 2018, and so up until now. So basically, here's how they're doing it. I would say in California, or at least out here, up until you get your legal permanent residence, not transitional housing. This is how things, I guess, changed, or I don't know. So I am considered homeless because I don't have a real address. The transitional is not really, you're not really considered housed. You're being sheltered. Funny, huh? I don't know. I think that's a way of manipulating funds and wording and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm technically still considered homeless. You're just a sheltered couch surfer, basically. Isn't that weird? That is, so basically, I've still been homeless since 2015. I don't know, it was about April. Isn't that a motherfucker? That's a slap in the knee. Holy cow, that is just the craziest. And I looked over at my coordinator, and I'm just like, that's so weird. I'm still considered homeless. And she's like, she was kind of surprised too. Nanny, It's a nice little neighborhood. We got these beautiful apartments, but most is a house here in Pasadena. I think there's another house that is like this. Not too many houses across the country, well, here, at least here in the United States, that is built like this. It's an offset property, and by an offset property, I will show you what I mean. It's weird. Ooh, I hear a woodpecker. That's one right here. Look at this. This is such a beauty. This is just down the street from where I am, or will be. So this is just a regular facing, and if you can see, you know how everything is just facing forward to the street. You got these cute little kind of European looking thingies, and then you have this. So this part is kind of facing, so the front of the house is facing out here. It is adorable. This thing is, I think, you know, we came here and they were doing something over here, and I think the ex and I checked it out. And then it goes off, and I guess maybe that would have been like the garage over there. And it's really nice back there. This is such a cute house. And that's what, a Craftsman? Kind of. I wonder if it's a faux. But the way it sits, angular. You got the beautiful chimney. So I always thought that was kind of cool. It's such a cool house. You know, it's just offset from a regular thing. And then we got these cute little, very lived in bungalows. It's called Hardcore. And then over here on the corner, we got the chocolatier that finally opened. I was walking up and he was roasting cocoa nibs. And let me tell you, you can really smell it. I was gonna stop, but I was on my way to the appointment. Right here. Look at that. Oh my God, you can't smell it, but you can. So he's got the roasting. This is a chocolatier. We'll go around the front. But this is the roaster. There's your hopper. And he was roasting them, and they tumble and stuff. And right now he's just making the chocolate liqueur. And look at that. Wowzers. Oh God, you can. Wow. It is just. And this is a place right here. Very cool. I'm gonna try to. And they got some pastries over here. It's really cute. I think I had seen a couple of people posting on the Nextdoor app that they had been here, French chocolatiers, and they were talking about the pastries and stuff like that. Now that chocolate, you just smell it. I was sitting over there at the window, and the odor was just overwhelming, very intoxicating, and you're walking away quite ecstasial from the chocolate smell. Check it out. So I think it's going to be sometime after October. There's still a couple of other things to be done. I'm all set and ready, moved in. It's just a matter of paperwork. I still have to go to the county. It's kind of weird. I'm going through this stuff again like I did when I first moved in here. They said, okay, so, you know, going through the verification procedures is what I got. So you're employed, okay. You get food stamps? No, that's been turned off. You don't get food stamps, no. But I do get the GR, but that's also going to get turned off here. Why? I go, well, it's just, you know, don't really want it, but you need it. Well, you know, these two young ladies, everybody finds it difficult, and they kind of look at me really queer. They're like, what? Why I don't want the food stamps? And I'm trying to explain to them. I go, well, it's a crutch. It throws off my real budget. I can't really budget myself correctly with that, because that's not real money. That's not even my money that I've earned. Well, it's there for you to utilize it for your help. And I'm like, oh my God, are you trying to just like keep me on this stuff? And I'm like, I didn't say that, but I'm thinking, because they're all very perplexed about, oh my God, you're only, I go, well, you know, when I was working at Target, I was sustaining myself off my own income from my paycheck at Target. I didn't have anything. I had a universal pass. I was going here and there. You know, my viewers were watching my many adventures, and then the sickness started rolling around. Carla moved in, the lockdown came, and it was all bets off. And then and I'm like, yeah. And then after a couple of years, you know, after the year and a half of the lockdown, you know, not getting the work, not getting the hours, and then, you know, losing my job at Target and stuff like that, and becoming ill, going blind. Yeah, you know. But you don't feel, I go, it's not that I don't want it. I want to be able to maintain and live on my own validity. They still don't get it, folks. They still don't get it. I mean, am I the one that's wrong? Am I the one that's stupid? Am I the one that's crazy that I don't want this? This is going to be my new zip code. I'm going to, once everything's moved in and everything, or I move in. Oh, I'm so tired. Then I'm just going to go on the app and see about getting the mailbox over on this side over there. The convenience is right here. Oh God, I am tired. I feel so dopey. Ugh. There's some airline pilots checking in. Airline pilots stay at the Pasadena hotel. Okay, I think I've shown this a long time ago. This too, I think this was the business office, but this was the former Pasadena Star News right here. Actually, when my ex and I moved in here, this was still very much in operation as the offices, and then it kind of got shuttered there somehow over the course of the years, and the lockdown, I don't think it really had anything to do with it. It was just seeing its times. Lieber, 1926. It has that same structure as the Star News building over there, which I believe was the printing facilities.
The renovation.
Whoa. Kind of risque for Colorado. Oh. On the street. Tired. Let's stop off at the 35 there. Oh, what's that? Blueberry. All right, we're gonna end it. I can't see straight. I got on the wrong bus. I gotta walk back up here. Not a good Monday. Oh, Garfield. Is that you, Garfield? You're right about Mondays. Yeah. But still homeless in Pasadena. That is funny as hell. That right there. That really takes the cake. I thought I closed the door on those episodes. So I guess maybe this is still homeless in Pasadena? Question mark? Just don't know anymore. I cannot be awake. I cannot be alive. This has to be something. I mean, I'm in suspended animation, or I'm asleep in the deep or something. This is so lame. This doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, I'm frustrated because I'm going on and on. Angry. Very angry. When two people are sitting there, one person's asking all the questions, and then the other person afterwards asks the same question. You kind of want to step out of your head and look at yourself and go, did she just ask you what the other person asked you a split second ago? Yeah, redundancy is not my cup of tea. Not like that anyway. Now when you're dealing with stupid people that are in charge of your future, that's the fucking scary part. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm putting this paper to bed.